Now, if you're partial to a prawn cocktail on Christmas, Nigella Lawson's festive advice might not be for you, actually. Speaking on a recent podcast, she says, I don't... Shall I do her accent? No, I won't. I don't know... No, I'm not going to.
Go on.
I'm not going to.
You can do it.
Stop it, girl, stop it. Yeah. We'll let Nadia do it. I don't know why people do starters for Christmas lunch. That seems madness. It does become a sort of obscene over-indulgence. So, Nadia, our Poundland Nigella, what do you think?
Over-indulgent. I agree. Actually, I don't ever do a starter, but I do in the morning I do pretend caviar. It's £4.95. Most supermarkets sell it. Lumpfish, it's called, but it's just like caviar. And
Told you she was a Poundland Nigella.
And I make my own blinis, and I have a little sour cream and a little caviar, and have a sausage roll. Always have a sausage roll on Christmas morning.
What, pastry sausage roll?
Yeah, I have a hot puff pastry sausage roll, about 11, and then I put a slab of cold cheese in, cheddar. Oh. And then as you bite into the hot sausage and the melting...
Oh, I can feel my arteries exploding.
Oh. It's an explosion in your mouth. There it is with the cold cheese. It's just, the best
so
thing.
you are obviously really traditional. Are you really traditional, Linda?
And me?
Like all the things that you do?
Well, we have starters.
Right.
So I do prawn cocktail. Well, one of the supermarkets do prawn cocktail. With a little tub and that.
That's what they're there for.
And then we have pâté as well. I've got vegans as well now, so I have to be careful what I'm doing. So, But I do the Christmas dinner all the time, always. Me and Lauren will help me, yeah.
Right.
The rest will just all be sitting on their bums all day doing nothing.
I just can't think of anything worse. I mean, why would you want to be slaving in a kitchen all day? I mean, you enjoy
one day
it.
a year.
I know, but was one day too
joyful.
many?
It's the joy of giving to others. Like my roast potatoes, my tin of roast potatoes, I've got separately cooked different ways. Like some people like a leathery one.
Stop it with your roast potatoes.
She
has been showing us pictures.
Other people like the burnt one, so I do a burnt one. I put them in the corner, and it makes me happy doing it.
You like a good roasty.
I love,
She has spent all morning showing us photographs of roast potatoes, and we're all going, ooh.
That's our fair of our lives. We'll never get back again.
Kelly, are you into it?
No, well, see, I have to quickly tell you this. So the first year, 5 years ago, just after my mum passed away, being the eldest of the family, quite a big family, I said, right, I'll do it. I can do this. They were all like, there's no way you're going to do it. Well, competitive. Kelly comes out, doesn't it? So anyway, But I went...
How many of you?
I went 18, but I really I went so OTT because... I did a whole menu, 3 starters, 3 meats, 5 veg,
Did you do
3
plate
desserts.
settings as well?
It took me 2 weeks of prep.
Was this your first meal you'd ever cooked, your first Christmas dinner?
Yeah,
you did
first one. So I did the whole,
that sounds awful.
And is it big enough for 18 people to sit round your table?
Oh, yeah, I put tables on the sides because I've got all these kids. So anyway, so I did all this.
Everyone's got these kids.
So I did it all. I thought it was brilliant, but never, ever again.
Exactly.
Ever again.
I think you might have overstretched yourself. That's what.
No, this is overstretching. I've 20 people come in tonight for a buffet. I've got nothing, and I've got 3 hours to do it. Like, no word of a lie.
There's 3 mince pies.
I'm taking it all.
There's some sweets for the kids.
I very controversially this year have realised that for a lot of us, the turkey is a conspiracy. Because I'm not having turkey this year, I'm having 2 chickens. And it's because I brine my turkey, I baste my turkey every 10 minutes.
You make love to your turkey?
I make love to my turkey, I talk to my turkey, and then we sit down and people go, I mean, it's not as nice as chicken, is it? And I thought, why am I doing it? So that's it, no more turkey.
Turkey can be a bit dry, though, can't it?
It's Christmas, isn't it? It's traditional.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I know I'm sounding like a complete Scrooge, but you mentioned your mum, Kelly, and of course my mum and dad have passed away as well. And I suppose for us, Christmas was my mum and dad's house. I mean, I think I maybe missed 1, maybe 2 Christmases in my life at my mum and dad's. And then when, my mum died, she was Christmas, and so...
It's true.
It's kind of just changed. So we're going to go to a nice hotel. Last year we went away. We had a treat. We went to New York, which was incredible. Can't do that every year, of course. But so it's almost like you've got to reinvent Christmas because for so long it was my mum and dad's house. Were you the same?
The same. Yeah, I was always at my mum's.
Yeah.
And that's so strange to not have that sense of kind of normality.
Yeah. And it sounds like you were trying to to fix all of that feeling, which is because there's so much feeling attached to food. Food isn't just about eating it; it's about memories and connections and all of that. So it's a huge. Actually, I think you really did jump in at the
My mum still
for
joined
your
us.
first meal.
I had her on the table in a picture, thinking like, why aren't you here?
Oh, lovely.
But you know,
well, I have to say though, I'm really glad you haven't reinvented Christmas in your house because you have got the most miserable fridge in the UK.
But you said she's got a rubbish oven as well.
Oven, terrible fridge, terrible.
I know. It's funny. Bonnie, my youngest, said to me the other
Nothing in
week, she said, I can't show my friends your fridge. She said, they look in it, they come and they look at it and they go, oh...
It's just curled, it's just like curled up things with loads of space.
It's good for them. Anyway, apparently... The average Brit will spend 3 hours in the kitchen on Christmas Day. That's 3 hours too many in my book. But, of course, lots of people prefer to do it all on their own. You like to do absolutely all on your own, yeah?
Well, with Lauren as well. Lauren will help. The others won't really help. And the kids will be playing or whatever.
Right.
But I normally cook the turkey the night before. Well, I always did panto all over the Christmas time.
And still came and did the Christmas dinner?
So I come home on Christmas Eve. You only get Christmas Day off when you do panto. So you have to make the most of that day.
Right.
So I'd do my turkey the night before, then do my vegetables and everything the next morning and have it all sort of ready and get the starters ready and that. And then Lauren would arrive with the kids because they go to Nanny and Grandad Steve and Brenda in the morning for breakfast. Then they come to me in the afternoon. Then I'll talk
Good that we know the details of this.
This is like one of those panto skits, isn't it?
Anyway,
No wonder your turkey's dry, though, if you put it in the night before.
I don't even like turkey.
So I've done it the night before. Low heat, that's what
Oh,
I'm
you
used to.
do it in a low heat.
In the morning, it's
That's where it all
beautiful.
dries out.
You always had a big spot on it.
But we're not talking about
that.
Do you want people to help you? I mean, do you sort of sit there and by the time you get to 7 o'clock, you're kind of...
No, I want them to help me clear up after, though.
Right.
Yeah.
OK.
I'm happy to do all the cooking and everything, but then I want some hands-on when I'm clearing up.
Right. What about you? Do you...
Well, I love peeling together and having a glass of fizz or a Baileys or something, peeling and chatting, but I don't... I mean, I was just thinking about this. The thought that I could walk into the kitchen and somebody would be pulling my turkey or my chickens out and basting it, the rage that I feel just thinking about... I mean, I just don't...
Why?
It's because it's creative when you're making your... And if somebody suddenly came in the middle of your painting and took it over, you'd be very... And what if somebody puts the wrong season or puts the wrong... No, nobody would dare touch my chicken.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. No chance. I'm too much of a perfectionist, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, no, you're going to mess that up. So I'd rather take all the stress and let them clear up after, but let me just get on with what I need to do.
Oh, well...
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't know.
You can pull my
I'm like
giblets
you.
out any time.
Yeah, control me.
I'm not bothered.